morning, this is JHS Weekly. I'm Alex Hunt.
And I'm Samantha Walker.
Congratulations to those students meeting the goal of attending 18 winter speed school sessions. Devin Miller led overall with 30 sessions attended, followed by Gustavo Onate with 27. Allie Lawrence led the girls with 26 sessions attended. The spring session of speed school will begin Monday, March 11th. See Coach Lawrence in the weight room for details.
Who doesn't want to be young again? I journeyed back to elementary school to see what's changed.
Many things have changed since kindergarten, and a lot of us want to go back. So, to learn what the grade is like today, I talked to a local kindergarten expert.
Eli Herbert is a student at Kelsey Norman Elementary, and he spoke very highly of his time in kindergarten.
It's amazing. It's amazing, and I get to do lots of homework.
Senior Grace Hughes and Herbert also share a fondness for the play centers.
In kindergarten, we had these centers, and we would play, and she had cooking utensils, and you just felt like you were playing, and you got to play with your friends. You would do that. You would be able to play like the flute. We did different stuff like that.
Play centers are my favorite thing because you get to play, and sometimes Miss Simpson, Miss Hadley will even let us play with puppets and let us put on a puppet show. And we get dinosaurs to play with, and a whole set of trains to play with.
But Hughes and Herbert do have very different opinions when it comes to recess.
I miss getting the playtime with my friends instead of just sitting in class and working on assignments or playing or doing things with the teacher. Whenever it was just about having fun too and not the stress of having to get an assignment done.
My least favorite thing about kindergarten is recess. I don't like recess because it takes up a lot of your homework space, and we need to learn more than exercise. So then after we do our homework, then we can exercise.
But despite their differences, Herbert still had some advice for students like Hughes.
Be proud of yourself. Never get stressed, and don't give up.
Reporting for JHD, I'm Samantha Walker.
Sometimes I wish life was still that simple, but to be honest, recess was my favorite part. Thanks, Sam.
No problem.
Foreign Language Field Day was held this past weekend. I talked to Mr. Young to see what the event was all about.
So Foreign Language Field Day is an event that we host in February, and it is something that we make available to all schools in the 4-state region who want to come and participate and showcase their language skills in French, German, and Spanish. Foreign Language Field Day is one of those opportunities where kids can just come and see where they rank amongst all the other kids across the 4 states with their language skills. So this year we actually had 28 schools come and attend our event with 1,300 competitors.
Foreign Language Field Day used to be held at MSSU, but since Joplin has taken over the event.
This is the 4th year that Joplin High School has taken it over after Missouri Southern discontinued the event on their campus. So with the work of, Mrs. Movick doing German and French, myself doing just French, and then of course we have Mr. Butts, Mr. Perkovich, Mr. Bennett, and then also Mr. Mark working on the Spanish side. So it's been challenging over the last couple of years to pull it all together, but we're very happy and pleased that we actually did that.
Mr. Young says he hopes Foreign Language Field Day is an event that will carry on for many years. Reporting for JHD, I'm Alex Hunt.
Thanks, Alex. Many of us hear about the Flex program, but we don't really know what it is. Alyssa Beasley answers that question.
Joplin Schools offers a program for struggling students known as Flex. I spoke with Anaí Garcia about her experience with the program.
I've been in Flex for about a month and a half now. I joined Flex because my counselor recommended it.
The School Flex program operates from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. everyday classes in session at Joplin High School. Flex students go in 2-hour periods with 2 time options. They can go from 8 to 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The afternoon block is reserved for the Missouri Option program. Students must have a 95% attendance in order to be eligible to stay in Flex. Flex students are required to work a minimum of 20 hours per week. If a student fails to maintain minimum employment, they are required to report to the school Flex program for a minimum of 6 hours a day.
It's basically online programming. We do a lot of Edgenuity. My favorite part is the fact that I get to work at my own pace. I only go to Flex for 2 hours a day, Monday through Thursday. And We get Fridays off, and basically our schedules are the same as the high school. If you're a struggling student and are lacking credits, then I definitely suggest.
Reporting for JHD, I'm Alyssa Beasley.
Thanks, Alyssa. Transcripts are an important part of high school and college. Sophia Good brings us more info.
For years, teachers have been telling kids about transcripts and why they're important. To learn more about transcripts, I went to go interview Ms. Schroeder for more information.
A transcript is basically a record of every course that a student has taken in high school, when they took that course, the grade they earned, and the credit that they received for that course. Transcripts may also include test scores such as ACT, ASVAB, EOC scores, things like that as well. Transcript is very important to a student because, again, it is a record of their high school career, and it demonstrates the courses that they've taken from freshman through senior year. It shows a progression of the courses that they've taken, the rigor of the courses, and colleges use transcripts as part of the application process. Students will fill out, get my form here, a transcript release, and if they're 18, they may sign it. If they're not 18, then a parent or guardian has to sign it. And with a transcript release, the students will indicate where they need that transcript sent, whether it's to a college or university, to an employer. And then also, we might use these for scholarship applications. There are scholarship applications that might require a transcript as well. Transcripts will also include a student's cumulative grade point average. That's a record of all of their grades, the grade points from freshman year on, and it will include a class rank. It shows where they stand with other students in their same grade. Most colleges have specific admissions requirements, and they want students to have taken certain courses in high school, 4 English, 3 or 4 math courses. They might require a technology course, their fine art, and etc. College admissions representatives will review the transcript to see that students have taken appropriate coursework in high school to meet the admissions requirement for the college. It's important to know what's on your transcript. Yeah. And then for freshmen, to know that as they complete each semester, that they are adding to their high school transcript.
Reporting for JHD, I'm Sophia Good.
Thanks, Sophia.
Usually the police and firefighters work together, but not in this case. Zoe Baker brings us more information.
Last Saturday, Bright Futures held a basketball game where police officers and firefighters played against each other for a fundraiser. I spoke to a police officer and a firefighter for more information.
A lot of people attending. We get quite a bit of attendance, but a bigger attendance and crowd support and cheering and stuff, I think that's a big positive.
In between shifts, police officers and firefighters play basketball, so they have experience in playing.
As it's second year, we think it's good. We feel like the Bright Futures folks were pretty surprised last year by the turnout and by the amount of money they raised. So firemen like kids, so anything that helps kids makes us feel pretty good.
Not only was there basketball at the game, but there were games for kids to participate in and win some prizes.
People are here and in the stands and having a good time. That's successful. Afterwards, of course, the bottom line. But hopefully, everybody meets their costs, everybody has fun, and then they raise some money for Bright Futures.
The fundraiser had tons of attendance and are hoping for more people in later years. Reporting for JHD, I'm Zoe Baker.
Thanks, Zoe.
What is movie night and why do we have it? Or else Cepeda brings us more.
Movie night were one of those good things that went away too soon. I talked to Mr. Boyd to see what movie night was about and why we're not hosting them anymore.
Movie night's my idea. Movie night is typically something that you can find across college campuses. So I thought, well, you know, why not try something like that as well? I thought it would be an opportunity for juniors and seniors to come and share some time together and see some classic movies. And now when I say classic movies, I'm not referring to movies that are 40, 50 years old. I'm talking in the past 20, 25, 30 years that are generally shared as top 10 movies of the year for whatever particular year that I had selected. I share that movie out to you guys and allow you guys to take a peek and choose from a cadre of or a selection of movies. Some of you may not know, some you may know or heard of or have watched with your parents, and pick and choose and come out and share some time and fellowship and participate in movie night. Since we have a wonderful performing arts center and a big screen that we can all enjoy. And unfortunately probably should have started it earlier in the year and developed a response. Problematic with the movie night is simply the availability of the Performing Arts Center. There's no certain night that we can hold a movie night, so we have to look and check and see what night's available and try to schedule that. I liked movie night. Unfortunately, I don't think we had the participation established that I hoped that it would have. I think these are all some really cool movies that whether or not you came to movie night, that you should explore them on your own because like I said, they're kind of a classic. They just haven't been identified as classics, but many of them are probably Academy Award winners in their own right and have been established over the test of time to be a good movie. And again, some of those main characters are still on the big screen today. And so I'm sure you would enjoy many, if not most, of the movies that I selected to allow you to take a peek and choose from. Hopefully, try it again next year. I know that doesn't help seniors out this year, but I think there's an opportunity to build movie night. Again, the problem is establishing one particular specific night. Wednesday night comes in conflict with kids who attend youth groups and church night. And so that's hard to have it on Wednesday night because that group cannot attend. But at the same time, it's hard to hit Monday night. It's hard to hit Tuesday night because in the fall season, we'll have football on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. And so it's just really difficult to find a time that's convenient for all groups. Somebody's not going to be left out. Now, if you guys ever have any ideas of what you would like to do, or something that might be fun, or if maybe movie night can be held another place or location in the building, let me know.
Reporting for JHD, I'm Raul Cepeda.
Thanks, Arel. This has been JHS Weekly. Have a great week.